Hey, everybody. It's your lovely Lotus Blossom Lizzie. And once again, I think I had the time wrong on here. So hopefully you all will come on with me. Make sure. Hey, everybody. It's your lovely. Okay. Of course, I have the echo because I didn't turn it off. So I hope everybody's having a fantastic 4th of July. And I'm having a good, relaxing 4th of July as well. So if you are coming on the replay, just know that I am going to be chit-chatting with my Junk Journal buddies today live. And if you love Junk Journal videos, then please make sure you give this video a thumbs up while you're on before you leave. You can do that now. And also, if you haven't subscribed already, subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you'll be notified when more videos like this one come up. So today, I am going to be doing some paper clips because guess what, y'all? Guess what? I finished all of my journals, and so you will be seeing a video for those probably next week because I know I'm not going to have time to do it this week. So you'll be seeing some flip throughs of all those wonderful journals. Thank you, Rachel, and welcome to the live stream. And so in making those, I made 4 big, full, fantabulous journals. And so I use a lot of the ephemera that we've been making. But I will say that for those of you that don't know what the Project 20 is where we make 20 pieces of ephemera per day so that we'll have plenty of ephemera to go into our books when we make them. So that actually worked out very well for me. I had tons of ephemera made, and I still have a lot in this book. I wanted to kind of give y'all an update on the book, on my ephemera folio also. But I went through a lot of the ephemera. So let's take a peek here. This is the ephemera folio I made, and it's a couple of videos back. You can check that out if you want to see how I made this. I kind of talked about some of the things that I learned making this because it was my first time. But let me show you this, and then I'm going to start making some paper clips. It's not going to be a tutorial, just going to try to get her done. Hey, Jamie and Margaret. Thanks, everybody. Happy 4th of July for you all too. Independence Day also. So I did go back and I did lots of the covers. I'm kind of doing them as I go, and I did paste the top of the flips at the bottom instead of at the top like Boo Boo Kitty suggested. So and that's been working out for me. So you can see, and I just been filling this book with like tons and tons of beautiful ephemera. And this is how you know when you have enough ephemera, when it's in a book and you can look at it, and it's I just like flipping through this book. But when I was flipping through here, I was like, you know what, a lot of these small pieces I can make into some actual paper clips. So I took I didn't put all of these in, so I'm going to use these, and I call these like my text doodles. Hey Carl, I hope you're having a wonderful Independence Day. I hope you all are enjoying your day off. I got my stamps in the book now, got my letters in here, and y'all, this is the first signature. So I think I'm going to end up having to take a signature out because I just started. I haven't even really started on that's the second signature, and that's the third one, and that's the first one. It's ridiculously big. So I'm going to use some of these pieces today for some of the ephemera, and if I find some other small ones, I think I might, for the paper clips, I think I might use some of the floral doodles as well. So I have some here because I didn't put them all in, so I'm just gonna, let's take a few pieces out. Oh, let me show you what I made so far. I've only made a few, but I like the big oversized pieces of paper clips. So these were what you saw in the actual thumbnail. And this one is just a piece of lace. Let me get my focus correct here. Hold on. Because of course I didn't finish setting things up the way I should have got everything all set up. Alright, so this has just a piece of lace behind it. And I sewed that on because y'all know how much I love sewing. And this one as well is just a piece of fabric, and then one of my pages, and these were printed on cardstock. So you'll be seeing these coming up in the shop soon. Because y'all know I'm just a one-man band. It's slow going for me. Yes, I did. I stamped them and I colored them. So I have like a whole bunch of stuff. And I did these a while ago. And they came out so pretty. And I've put them on, I actually stamped them on text paper. So, and some of it is stamped and some of it is drawn. So I actually, because you know, I'm feeling like an artist these days. But I'm not to your level yet, Rachel. But you know, one day I might be. So this is one right here that I actually did. I like this flower, and I think I might make some more. So these I'll probably use like journal cards. They're a little bit too big for our paper clips today. But I have some more here. So I got some flowers and some tags and yada, 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 yada. So the first thing I needed to do, I just grabbed some fabrics, whatever I could get my hands on, so I can start making these. As you can see, we got some groovy fabric here, and this one had like some quotes and stuff on it. So let's see. Let me grab some. Let me see here. All right, let's use some of this because I have a lot of this fabric here, and it's nice and pretty. And this is a sheer fabric, and I plan on using this for another one of my covers too. But I have plenty. So what I'm going to do is I'm just gonna, let's see. I think I'm gonna use some of these smaller pieces with this, just to kind of save myself some time and go into assembly line mode. I'm just kind of lining them up just to see. Okay, what I need is the good old gargantuan fabric scissors. I love those things. And I'm just gonna cut like a strip of this. Just trying to make sure, because y'all know I didn't have anything prepared in advance. That's just my life these days. Like no prep work before I come on. It's like just get on and let's just start playing around. Alright, so let's rip this. And it should rip pretty straight. I like ripping the fabrics a lot. I used to try to cut things and that didn't work out well at all for me. I cannot cut fabric straight for the life of me. Alright, so now I'm just gonna rip this little piece off here at the end. So all of it will have like a rippings. And we got a lot of stringage going too. I better be careful because I've been pulled too much string off and the whole thing's gonna fall apart. That would be like a good comedy bit, wouldn't it? Just keep pulling the string until there's nothing left. So what did you all do today? Or are you all still going out for some fireworks fun? Hey, Penny. I'll tell you. We talked about this a little bit, and y'all, I'm not a fan of fireworks, so I'm just going to sit here and listen to people, because the fireworks are going to go crazy in a bit as soon as it gets dark. Because it's not raining right now. It rained really hard earlier, but it's not raining now, so. Alright. I'm just going to use this fabric for now because I think it will be nice. And these are pretty simple. I'm making some pretty simple paper clips because y'all know me. A girl can go overboard, can't she? But today I'm just making, just doing a few elements only. And I don't know if I'm going to even get to putting the back of the paper clips on, but I know these are going to be for paper clips. Because I can't stay on forever today. I have a whole bunch of stuff to do, and I got to get up early in the morning. So that means I need to go to bed early. So if I got to go to bed early, that means I got to get off my live stream. And I thought about not coming on today, but I would miss not coming on. So I had to come on with y'all. I'm just used to coming on now, and I know once I get into like that habit of saying, "Oh, I'll just come on tomorrow. I won't do it today." That'll be it. That'll be it for me. Y'all probably never see me again. So I'm only not coming on when I absolutely can't. So this is a good TV time activity, because if you do this in kind of assembly line mode, like if you know the sizes of the paper clips that you want to make, you can just cut some strips of fabric. You can cut your shapes out and whatnot, whatever you want to do. You could do it that way. And then all you have to do is glue or sew things together when you're ready. Because that assembly line thing, I'm a big fan of. You can get a lot done that way. So we're a little bit in assembly line mode today. Since I don't have a lot of time, I'm just going to do what I can. And I hope y'all hang with me. Hey, beautiful. So is anybody doing any crafting? I guess this would be like the perfect day to craft if you're not hanging out with your family. Because I know a lot of people are probably hanging with their families. But I'm going to hang with my family this weekend, so. We didn't do anything special today. We didn't do a cookout or anything. If we did, we would have got rained out, because it's raining right now. And as a matter of fact, I didn't know if we were going to have internet, because it was actually storming. And if you all were on yesterday with me, you probably heard the thunder. It's like thunder all through the night. Yeah, that kind of thunder. Maybe better singing thunder than what I'm doing, but it was worse today. It was like super thundery. All right. I think these look like nice little stamps with some fabric behind them too. You said it's raining there too. Yeah, I think, hey Livies, I think we looked at the weather, and I think a lot of the country it's gonna be rainy this weekend. Wouldn't you know, this weekend it had to rain on the holiday weekend. On the holiday weekend, yeah, I was having some fun. I have a friend that stays in London, and I talk to them every day. And we were talking about Independence Day, because I was telling him, the British people, they tried to do the takeover with us. We got away. We're celebrating our Independence Day. You know what that reminds me of? Independence Day, the movie. Y'all remember Independence Day? I remember when Independence Day, the movie, came out, and it was on the 4th of July, and I remember going to the movie theater, because I love going to the movie theater. And I remember at the end, when the president gave his speech, people in the theater were cheering like they were in the movie. I love that movie too. I could watch that over and over again. I hated that they killed Will Smith off and he couldn't be in the second one. So that's a spoiler alert if you haven't seen the second one. Oh, you cooked and crafted, Livy? Livy, I didn't know you stayed in this area. Do you stay in this area, or you were just visiting in Apopka? Or do you stay in the Orlando area? Because you need to be going to the beach with me. To New Smyrna Beach if you stay in this area. Yeah, that was an awesome movie. I love Independence Day. All right, let's see what else we got going here. I got tons of these little pieces. I didn't realize how many I had cut. They were already cut and everything. So all I have to do is just put some stuff together here. What about this? How would that look? That would look okay too. I'm definitely attempting not to think about this project too much because y'all know I just want to keep. I would love to keep changing fabrics and stuff like that. Oh, okay. Your hubby's from Apopka. That's cool. A lot of people never heard of Apopka. Apopka. The people that live in Apopka, they call it Apopka. I don't know why, because that's not how you pronounce it. It's an Indian name. Okay, so let me change our fabrics because y'all know I'm gonna do a little sewing on this. And so let's change some fabrics. And I got like this whole roll of this like nice eyelet fabric. So I'm gonna use some, lace. So I'm gonna use some of that. Thank you, Sharon. We got our independence from you guys, but we still like our UK people. At least I do anyway. I love my UK people. Let's see. Let's do this one on here. And again, I'm not thinking too much into this. Let me move the paper clips out the way. I don't even think I'm going to get to the paper clips. I've never done a meetup, but I'm not opposed to it though. I think that would actually be quite fun to do a meetup. You would have hunted me down? Oh, you wouldn't have to hunt me down. I'm not that hard to find. I am not that hard to find. All right, let's put the apple on here too. Because it's supposed to be easy paper clip, so I know Tamika ain't showed up yet. I know what she's going to say. She says I'm going elaborate on this stuff. These some pretty colors though, right? And you know what? Lately I have just been, I've been on the money finding ways to use my fabrics and laces and stuff. Because I wouldn't say that I'm a hoarder per se, but I mean, you know, I could be using my fabrics a lot more. Are you all fabric hoarders as well? Are you fabric hoarders? Because I think I can say that I might be a fabric hoarder. If you have fabrics from 1970 and you actually bought them from the store yourself and you still have them, you might be a fabric hoarder. You might be a fabric hoarder. Now I don't have my fabrics. I haven't had that long, but I am a fabric hoarder. All right. And I actually don't have that many different fabrics. At least I don't think so. But I probably have more than most people do. Yes, I did stamp them. I did stamp these images, and I use my markers to color them in. So I have like tons of these. All right, so I'm going to rip this fabric, which I like. I got this fabric. Oh, let's see how big we need this to be. I got this fabric at a thrift store, which I'm gonna move some of these out of my way momentarily. And it was actually cut into a pattern, but who cares? It only cost like $1.50 or something for a whole bunch of it. So I was like, I'm in. I'm all in. So let me pull out my little book here and see what I want to use. So I'll show you all. You can even put stamps on these too. Let's see. So here's the rest of these. I put like the small pieces in here. Like I said, I didn't realize how many I had cut. I actually had them like in a folder type of doohickey. And so just putting them in the book, I was able to see the abundance of stuff that I had. So that's kind of cool. So I'm going to take some of these coffee cups and use these. So I'm actually going to turn these into digital. They're just not done yet. I'm actually thinking about doing a like what you call it, like a mystery bundle type of things where it'll have like different pieces of ephemera, because I have a lot, and some of the stuff I'll probably never get to. I'm not gonna say that out loud though. I'll probably never get to. So, and I have the means to make more. And I thought I had more of these fussy cut. I might make some of those into paper clips. And then also some of these botanicals. I think I'm going to make some of these into paper clips also. Now I know I'm taking out too much stuff, so I'm just going to take out a few more things. Let me just take some of these up out the top here. I'll make some of these into some paper clips as well, because I already said I'm going to stay in on all night. Which I never do, but y'all, I got a lot of stuff to do. Okay, so let's see. Let's turn this way. And I'm just kind of eyeballing this because I just need enough fabric to kind of be the background. That's all I want this to do, is just be the background. And I like this fabric too, it's so pretty. I really was kind of hoarding this fabric for a while. So I'm just doing my ripping instead of cutting. You could use like pinking shears too if you want to have like kind of a nice decorative edge. But my pinking shears need to be sharpened for some reason. I only use them for fabric, so I don't know what's up with that. I don't know why it might be just the material I'm trying to cut through. Let's move this out. I really wanted to go to the thrift store. There's Tamika. Hey, Tamika. I was talking about you. I was talking about you because I said I was going to make some simple, paper clips. So I know what you have to say already. These botanicals are nice too. I actually put these up as a reward on the Patreon page for last month. So if you're a super fan member over at the Patreon, then you would have been able to download a copy of the botanicals that I have. I'm gonna put more up too, because they are lovely. They are lovely. I like them so much. Uh-oh, there's that word crop again. Which we haven't determined what the crop is. So is anybody on here, if anybody's on here that knows what a crop is, what does crop stand for exactly? Because, we had a little bit of a discussion about it, and we were trying to figure out what it was. So we came up with all kinds of stuff, but I'm sure none of those things were actually we kind of know what a crop is. We're just trying to figure out what crop stands for, is what we were trying to do. That's actually upside down, so it should be this way. I think this fabric has an orientation too. I wasn't really paying attention to that, but I think it does. That would be cool. I think I would really enjoy going to a crop though, with just people that do junk journaling though. I don't want to do like scrapbooking or anything like that. But I think I would like junk journalers. Those are my people. The junk journalers. Of course, this little piece don't want to come off. Got lots of stringage on this fabric, but it's quite lovely. My mom, she had like some jeans, and they were sitting in a chair, and I was like, "What are you gonna do with those jeans?" I had like, when I just looked at those jeans, I was like, I could do something with those. She's not gonna wear those. All right, let's see. Let's put this blue one on here. This is gonna be like a gargantuan. These gonna be some gargantuan paper clips, but I like the big paper clips. Or I can just. I have an idea for these, but I don't think I have time to do all that. Things are going in my mind. The land of ideas. I think this is gonna be these are gonna be big already, but this is gonna be like ginormous, so I'm not gonna do that. But these, I think I can get away with as a paper clip, because I like those. Okay, so let me see here, because I know my time is going to get away from me. So I have to watch out for the time. Okay, let me do some sewing on these that I already have. That's my purple Kool-Aid. Okay. I think my arm was a little stiff too from moving my sewing machine back and forth. And my hand was hurting from gluing, but I finished those doggone journals. Yes, I did. I said to myself, stay focused, Liz. Stay focused and get the journals done. Oh, I do need to do one more thing. Oh, let's put this back for a second. I forgot. I gotta do some edge work first. We gotta do some edge love before we do anything else. I mean, you don't have to do this, but y'all know me. I like doing a little edge work. This one is really smoochy. It's a little bit too grungy. Like, that kind of messed my page up. I like it kind of a little bit cleaner than that. But we'll see how it looks after I sew it. Let me change. Ay. Can't get in my drawers because I have so much stuff in front of it. Let's try this one, because I don't want to be that grungy. Hey, Laureline, I am doing a fantastic. Thank you for asking. Doing good. Happy to be on with you all, because this is like the highlight of my day. The highlight. I was trying to explain to my mother, because she still doesn't really understand what I do. I do a number of things though. I wear many hats, but she's like, when you live stream, like, what do you do? She said, like, what are you doing today? And I said, I'm going to be doing paper clips. And she said, paper clips, like you that holds papers together? And I said, yeah. I said, they're going to be decorated paper clips. Mind y'all, my mother is like in her 70s. She says, I don't get it. Can you explain? She said, I don't get it. I don't get what you're doing. I said, I'm demonstrating how to make paper clips with some images that I made. And then she was just like silent for me. She says she just gave up. I tried to explain it to her. I said, it's regular paper clips. You just decorate them. And she says, you put pictures on them? Yeah, you put pictures on them. Sometimes I don't know how to explain stuff to her, and she gets frustrated because she thinks I'm being short with her, but I'm really not. Because I know when she asks me things, I try not to go too in depth with it because she's gonna ask me a million and one questions because she's not gonna get it. Because people that don't junk journal, a lot of the things that we do, they don't understand why we do it. If they look at your book, the first thing they go like their mind goes crazy. They're like, oh my god, it's a mess. But to us, it's like very beautiful, you know. Hey, Wendy, thanks for coming on. We're happy to have you here with us. We're just chilling on this was rainy where I'm at in Florida on this rainy 4th of July, making some paper clips and chit chatting. So we're glad to have you here though. So remember, you all, if you don't mind, please give this video a thumbs up if y'all like paper clips and you like junk journaling and you like chatting with me and all that good stuff. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up. I would appreciate it. Hey, Brenda. I'm happy to see everybody. I thought today would be like a really good day to come on too because lots of people are off of work. So you get to relax, and us crafters, it's like just a perfect time for us to do some crafting. Our families don't get that either. It's like you wake up and you go straight to the craft room. Going to your craft space because many of us just have a space. We don't have a craft room per se, and that's cool too. Nice to have a space. Or you go to your piece of the sofa and do your crafting. Wherever you do your crafting at, the family is like, what are you doing? They don't get it, especially my mom. She doesn't get it. I'm not laughing at her though. She's so sweet. She doesn't understand what I do. All right. Something is wishy-washy here. I like these little flowers though. And actually the book text on here is like in German. I can't read it, but I don't think there's any curse words on here. So your house is a mess? Join the club, sister. Join the club. Y'all know I talked about my the floor of my craft room a few days ago, and I said I had got it all cleaned up. Oh my gosh, it's all messed up again. I lost the cleanliness. I'm walking over stuff again, but I'm still trying to figure out a way to get things more organized. So one problem is a lot of things don't have a home. So it needs to have a home so you can know where to put things back. That's my problem. And if you have like a craft space and not a craft room, sometimes things are always displaced because there's no place to actually put things. Whose birthday is it? What do you mean, whose birthday is it? It's Independence Day birthday. I actually have a friend whose birthday, he's a twin too, and they were born on the 4th of July. I didn't even tell them happy birthday. I need to do that. Because you never know how long your friends are going to be with you. I just lost a friend. I lost 2 friends in the last 2 weeks. Ugh. And I was just thinking, I didn't talk to them, either one of them. Like I think about them, and I always think to myself, I need to talk to them, and then never call, and then the next call you get, they're gone. And you're like, dag nabbit, what happened? All right, let me make sure this focus is going okay. If I can get my mouse to work. Uh-oh, I'm starting to hear fireworks already. She's starting to hear it. All right, I'm trying to keep this from being too blurred because I know sometimes I think one reason things are blurred is because um, I'm looking through my glasses. Hey, would you just stay? I'm looking through my glasses, and of course they're glasses so that I can see see, writing and stuff. So when I'm looking at the screen, which is a little bit far away, it looks it doesn't, sometimes it looks blurry, sometimes it doesn't, but I just have to be cognizant. All right, let's do some sewing. As soon as I get my pedal in the right place. And I'm just gonna do a simple straight stitch. And the sample ones that I did, I actually just glued them onto the fabric. And I was like, what am I doing? I'm missing opportunity to sew. Is the world coming to an end? All right, so that's what that looks like with some little pieces of fabric behind it. And so then I'll put like my paper clip behind there. So like I said, today I'm probably not going to put the paper clips on there, but I think you all know how to do that. But this is not a tutorial anyway. I just need to get a whole bunch of pieces done because I use the paper clips like nobody's business and they go really fast. So I just need to do a whole bunch of different types of paper clips because it's ridiculous how fast they go through. I love that song. I love that song. It's beautiful. Me and Slim been chilling today. My mom, she barbecued some hot dogs. That was the barbecue for today. She wanted some barbecue hot dogs, so she made barbecue hot dogs. So that looks pretty cool. Nice little piece. And sometimes things, they look better once they're already done and they're on and they're actually in use as well. So sometimes you look at things, you're like, ugh, I don't know how I feel about that piece. But then once you use it, it's actually very beautiful. Very beautiful. And as you can see, these are really fast to sew. I don't know if I'll get to my 20 today, but she's trying. I did make a few pieces of ephemera earlier when I was finishing those books. Do those count for my 20? I hope so. I hope so. Ooh, I know, Lynn. Lynn says for her, the best part of organizing her craft space is finding stuff that she forgot or she didn't know that she had. And I've been running into that a lot. I'm like, ooh, I forgot I had that. Like these little pieces right here. I forgot that I had these until I started organizing them into my ephemera book. Yeah, I love that book. I worked on it just a little bit today. I have to work on it a little bit because I think I might be getting like carpal tunnel or something in my arm, especially from that glue and repetitive actions and stuff. So like every other day I have to like give my arm a break because it's starting to, it hurts like at nighttime when I go to bed. Even my shoulder is hurting a little bit, so sing it. I can't sing, you all. Don't be asking me. Don't you be trying to embarrass me now. That's too funny. I wish I could sing though. I'm a good shower singer though. I'll sing all day long in the shower and around the house. Sometimes I just bust out in a song. You know how you get songs stuck in your head and stuff? That's me. I'm the stuck in your head song person. And then I'll just sing it over and over again and probably drive everybody in my family crazy. You know what? Okay, you could even like use these pieces not only for paper clips, but you can just glue them right to the paper too because they look very lovely. I wish I could hear y'all. That would be so cool. We could be talking to each other. Uh-oh. I think I'm missing the thread here, so that could mean that we are out of a bobbin. So let's check real quick. Yep. Bobbin is on empty, and oh, this green is almost gone too, so I'm just gonna fill this bobbin like about halfway. And I might could get a few more little sewing pieces done with this. I love this green. I'm gonna try to get some more. I need glue and I need thread because my glue is seriously low. All right. Let me just make sure. Do about like half, and I'm gonna run out of this green. And I really love it. Turned out to be a really nice neutral color. It's like a kind of like a vintage green. Oh, there it goes. I think I took too much. I might have to put some more thread in before we get done. And of course I didn't bring that over here with me either, so I'm gonna have to get up and get it. I'll be lazy when I come on with you all. I don't want to get up unless I have to. But a girl's gotta do what a girl's gotta do if we want to get this stuff done. Man, I had started on some of my journals, and then I stopped because even though I had been doing the Project 20, I just felt like I didn't have enough of a variety of pieces to put into the books. So I kind of stopped and started working on the ephemera again with you all, of course. And then, because I was doing that patchwork journal, and I kind of stopped doing it. And then yesterday, after I got off with y'all, I was like, man, I'm just running through this ephemera. It was nice. I had lots of different pieces, and I was finding, of course, because I had cleaned up a little bit, I was finding things that I hadn't used in a while and coming up with some good ideas. So this really definitely helps. But I definitely need like more of a variety of paper clips, because I can put like 20 paper clips into one journal easily. Try not to go too fast. You gotta take your time. All right, let's see. Next, we're gonna do this piece here. Let's see, what are you guys talking about? You would like to see the ephemera book, Wendy? Oh, you didn't see it? I actually, I think it was day before yesterday. It was either day before yesterday or maybe 2 days ago. I actually went over how I made the book and some things that I learned about it, but I'll show you all, and I showed it at the beginning of this video as well. So if I have time, because I can't stay on too long today, I will show the book again. It's a little bit updated. I put more stuff in it since the last time you guys watched. What is going on with this thread? Got a lot of threadage going here. My bobbin went crazy, I see. Something is stuck. Something is stuck. Technical difficulties, police. Come help a sister out. There we go. Technical difficulties, police. Help me, help me. There we go. We're back in business. Just got a lot of threadage going here. Let's do some of these big jammies. Now with this one, I'm going to do some zigzagging. And I was going to zigzag around this first and then go back and put it on here, which didn't make any sense. So I'm going to just zigzag the fabric on. See, this is like a no glue project at this point anyway. Of course, once we put the backs on these, we're going to be needing some glue. Let's do a little zigzag. Here come fireworks starting. Oh, if you had the vellum, you could do it without the vellum, but the vellum is kind of a key thing because you can really see through what you're doing. And I will say, like, I probably use, oops, oh Lord, what am I doing? This one's gonna be a little wonky. I probably used for one page. Uh-oh, I heard something go crazy. It's probably on the back. Let me see. Let me think in my head. Because I cut 4 pieces and then 2 or probably like, you probably need like about, I would say like 1 piece of vellum per page. So that's probably quite a lot, I could see. Probably quite a lot. So if you go into the YouTube search and you put in Liz for a Day, that's LIZFORDAY, and then you also put in ephemera book, because I did a book, not a folio. I did like a full book. You'll see it. Or you can go over to the Patreon page, and if you go to the tags for ephemera, you'll find it very easily there, because I name my titles quite differently over there, so it makes it more easy to find things. And that's open to, that particular video is open to the public, so you can see it there. So the Patreon link is in the description as well. I'm Liz for a Day over at Patreon also. So it's Patreon. It's patreon.com/Liz for a Day. And I like putting the videos over there. I'm actually going to put some older videos up over there too, because you can pull things up by the category, whereas over on YouTube you only have like the playlist, so that makes things a little bit harder. I like the way this came out. Look at that. Looks like a picture, doesn't it? I was on a roll yesterday. I was motivated once I got started, because actually I didn't know what I was going to do when I came on live yesterday, and I said, let me work on a book. And then once I started working on the book, I just dug in after that. After I got off, I finished I think I finished like 2 books last night, and then I knew what I needed to do for the other 2. It's actually a collection of 4 books. And you all have been seeing them kind of jump in and out of the videos. But I was able to finish them because it has like, it took me a few months to get finished. It has like tons and tons of sewing and details, and of course gluing, and it has a wide variety of pieces, and it's filled with ephemera. They're just fat with ephemera. I love those books so much. Y'all just don't know. I love my work. Look at that pretty. So I'm going to go through all the little paper clips. Let me see what time it is. Let me see what time we're at here, because the time is a little bit different than probably what you all see. Okay, so we got like about 10 more minutes, and then I have to I can't stay on as long as, sometimes I'm on like an hour and a half, but my goal is always an hour, but it just doesn't work out that way sometimes. Most of the time I'm on for like an hour and a half, but I'm just enjoying myself so much chit-chatting with you all. I'm okay with that, but sometimes, I have duties I must perform. So, and that would be today. I am doing a little bit of a backstitch on these too. Because I don't know exactly. These pieces, I have them earmarked for paper clips, but So y'all probably see me do a lot more paper clips because I need them. My paper clip stash is dangerously low. And that's because I just didn't make that many paper clips to begin with. Not because, and I used a lot of the ones that I already had. So both. So I'm always looking for paper clip ideas. But I'm trying to use what I have. And I have like little bits and pieces of fabric and excuse me. I need my purple Kool-Aid. I'm okay, y'all. Ooh. Had a little bit of a coughing spell. I'm sorry. So Tamika asked, hold on, Tamika. I'm still getting myself together. It had a bone in it. So Tamika asks, is gesso good to use if you're putting a magazine sheet on top of a notebook? And I would say yes, but you want to use a clear gesso. So you got to watch out because there's a few types of gessos, and one is the opaque one, and the opaque actually has, it's like a white film. So you might not want to use that one because then you won't be able to see the magazine. But another thing you could use, if you have it, or if you're going to the store, is that's matte medium. And matte medium is it's almost like decoupage, but it has a better feel to it. Decoupage to me is a little stiff, but the matte medium, it'll hold things together too, and you can see through it. I could hardly see the screen. Ooh. What just happened? What happened to me? So I'm just putting these on with a little zigzag action. I don't even know how many I did while I was coughing. I've been having coughing spells a lot when I'm on. I don't know what's going on. I know I'm not allergic to you all. All right, so I'm gonna put this on, and I know we didn't do 20 pieces, I'm pretty sure. And I know I don't even have time to do 20 pieces, but we attempted to do 20 pieces. And that's what counts. Because if you attempt to do your project 20, you'll have at least some done. So you'll be motivated to get some things done. So that's the purpose of the project 20. It's not a challenge. It's just a nice little goal. So you can make your own project. Let's see how many we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, but they're not finished because they're not, we don't have the backs on here. Let me see if I can find the backs. Yeah, I don't even know what I did with the backs. Where are they? First, I couldn't find the paper clips before I came on. I couldn't find the paper clips. Now I can't find the backs. We got paper clips here. Because this place is such a freaking... Can you believe that? How you going to do paper clips with no backs? Hold on. Well, I had them earlier. Yeah, I lost them. Did they get stuck in the drawer? Found them. Oh, Lord. All right, so what I did, and I need to do more of because I'm getting low, is I made I prepared some backs ahead of time. Well, not ahead of time. I did these a while ago, actually. And these are kind of small. For these big ones, I would like to do like some big paper clips, so I'm not going to put these on. But I wanted to just show you all how this will be done in case you didn't know how I was going to make these into paper clips. So what I did was I just took, I think I did these from like junk mail, and I just took, let me see if I can find a paper. I can use this. So this was just some paper from a sticky note. And what I did, you don't even have to be neat about it. I did cut these, but you don't have to do that. See, like this is a big one. So I'm gonna now I don't know where my scissors are. Oh Lord. All right. Wow, I can't find my scissors. I had 2 pairs of scissors. Okay, anyway. So I'll take a piece of paper like this, and you can see it opens up like that. And then what I do is I put my paper clip on, and I want to put the small side on the inside of this little pocket here, or folder, and just leave a little bit hanging out. I usually just go to where the end of this is, the end of the paper and the end of the clip here. And see, that's the small side on that side. You can use any scrap for this. And then I just take, yeah, I'll use this. Take you some glue, the glue of your choice. And glue the inside. Put you a good amount in there so it won't come loose. Once it gets dry, it's not going anywhere. And then let's close her up. Got my little rag that I keep on my desk all the time. And then you have your back. Your back is ready. So I just did like a whole bunch of these. I just sat in front of the TV and did all of these. Yes, you said, can you put it on top of your picture, Tamika? This is the thing. It depends on how the picture was printed. You might want to do some testing because, for instance, newspaper print doesn't take moisture well. So that wouldn't work on newspaper print. It'll probably work on magazine print, but I still would test it because it depends on where the magazine was printed and like if it was printed on paper or like that kind of plastic like material. And also, if you print something out on your printer, if it's an inkjet, it's going to smear. If it's a laser jet, it won't. So it just depends on It depends on how the page is printed. So then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to put this on the back. So I made like a really big one to fit because this is a big paper clip. So I would usually wait until these dry to use them, but I just wanted to show you all one. So I could say, at least I did a full paper clip, because just doing the front is not doing a paper clip, right? Okay. And then we'll just stick, good night, Irene. We'll just stick this on here, and it's up to you how far up you want your little thing to come up. I usually like to keep mine pretty hidden, but at the same time, remember that the top of your page is going to be up here. So if you put this too far down, then this is going to stick up. I mean, it makes perfect sense in my head, but I hope y'all understand that. So now that paper clip is complete. So it's like it's like a hidden paper clip. And nobody cares what the back looks like, because once it's on the paper, nobody's going to see it. Livy says, here's to all the Project 4s out there. Not Project 4. You know what? 4 is better than 0, though. 4 is better than 0. Okay. So let's just look at the ones that we did for today. The fronts that we did, because I'm not going to have time to finish the backs. And I'll show you, after I show you these, then we'll look at the ephemera book again, if you all would like. So let me just pull this down. Oh yeah. Let me pull this down so you can see better. And let me make sure the focus is okay, which it is not. I'm trying to be better at watching what I'm doing. Alright, so these are pretty small too, so let's see. So these are a little more than an inch, like an inch and a quarter. And then, so it's still a good size paper clip, I think. Okay, this goes this way. So of course, I like the threads and stuff hanging off the side. This one, I added a little button to it on this, and I didn't do any sewing. This was one of the first ones that I did. And I was thinking about popping that button off and then doing some sewing. And then here is another one. It has like that German behind it, or no, I'm pretty sure that's Dutch. That are on those pages. And then this one is a little, it's only sewn at the top here with our little eyelets right there. So that's very beautiful. You could actually coffee dye, your fabrics if you wanted to, but I think this is okay. So these are going to be some fantastic paper clips once I get finished with them. This one I didn't sew because it was one of the first ones I did, and I put like a garment pin on here with a button. So you can embellish these also. So I may go back and do that as well. So this one is a completed paper clip. And then we have this one. I left this over here so you can kind of see how big they are. Because sometimes things are bigger than they appear in the mirror. And that one. Oh, my stomach's growling. And that one. And now these are the gargantuan ones. They're almost 3 inches. But they're beautiful. I love these. I'm going to make more of these. I love the botanicals. Very, very, very nice. Oh, that one's upside down. So even though I was thinking that the colors wouldn't really go with the fabric, but it's all beautiful. I like it. I like that eclectic look. I'm kind of an eclectic kind of girl. Y'all give this video a thumbs up if y'all like eclecticness. If you're a matchy person, you can give it a thumbs up too anyway. All right, here's another one. Here's another one. and coffee for all the coffee lovers out there like myself. I was going to have some coffee this afternoon. I was like, no, I got to get up in the morning. I'll be up all night if I drink coffee. So, y'all look, I cut my little paper here. Okay. So, let me see where I'm at on time. So, I'm a little bit over an hour, I think. Let's see. Yep, I'm a little bit over an hour, but I'm gonna pull out the ephemera book for you by a special request. Let me take these glasses off so I can see. See, that's how my mom is, Livy. Livy said her dad was looking at her sideways when she was coffee dyeing paper and fabric. Yeah, I know. I know the feeling. Okay. So here's my gargantuan book. Let me see if I can get this up a little bit higher because this book is out of control. Let me get this straight for y'all. Okay. Y'all can see there's just the ecosystem on my desk is terrible. All right, so this is my book, and I'm not going to go through the whole thing because I already did the video on it, but I'll just show you what it looks like on the inside. Well, this is where I'm at right here, and I'm not even finished with the actual first signature in here. So I'll show you the ephemera in here. I'm not going to go over the construction and stuff. So this is like some romance ephemera. I call this the romance ephemera that I have over in the shop. So I had lots of these already cut out, and I had them like in a folder. And then this side here, I've been working on these. I call these vintage portraits, and these will be coming up in the shop soon. Not there yet. And also some mixed media butterflies that I did. Those are going to be turned into a digital kit. So you can see the land of ideas is very prevalent here. It's prevalent in my head. And then this was just like some, I had some vintage papers, and some of these are actually included in digital kits already. And so I just had like some extra miscellaneous ones. So I just put them together here. I'll come back and put my paper clips back on. And then this one is from the Mini Seed Packs digital kit. So this is already up over at pleasantcreations.com, so you can check it out. Y'all have like a ton of ephemera in my Etsy shop. If you haven't been over there and checked it out, you should, over at pleasantcreations.com, because I have like over 275 listings over there. So you can find something that you like. So it has journals, papers, it has supplies, anything on digital kits, photos, whatever. And then these are my doodle leaves, and these also are digital kit. And most of the digital kits you can also purchase the actual physical products if you don't have a printer. But I can print them for you and send it to you. And excuse me. Ooh, my focus is going crazy. Hold on here. It's this paper. Okay, that's better. And then these were some letters that we did together. Some words that we did together. And I just did this on some aged paper to have. And that's over in the shop as well, the aged paper. And then we have some die cut hearts here. This right here, y'all, I just came up with this. I decided to put like some little tags in the back of my books. So it says made with love, and then I'll sign it and put the date on here at Pleasant Creations. So I like these. So I just cut those down and I'll put these in the back of my books now. And then we have some vintage vocabulary letters, and those are over in Etsy as well. Well, right on, Livy. Let me know if you have any questions, and if I can help in any way. All right, and then this right here is just clusters. I have some more of my vintage letters up here at the top, and then I have clusters that I did. We did these together, and these go pretty quickly too. I've actually made a few batches of the clusters. And this side is clusters also. So I made a few batches of the clusters, and these even have some of the vintage photos. I'm gonna have these up in pretty soon. I'll have clusters and actual African American photos up. It's just one man band, y'all. One man band. And then I have some florals here. You can see. And we have a fussy cut some of my botanicals. And then you all saw these over here. And my doodle flowers. There's my other doodle flowers. I knew I had some more. And here's some of the doodle flowers. And then these, not doodle flowers, but doodle flowers. Let me speak clearly so y'all know what I'm saying. And then I just have these some labels here. And I call these like pocket notes. So these were some notes that I made. And these are actually part of the mini seed packet kit, digital kit as well. So those are part of that. I had to print some yesterday, so I just stuck them right there. And then here's some more of these text. I call them text page doodles. So I got some more of these. And these are great for sticking into pockets of things. And this is what we were kind of working with today, my text page doodles. And then these pages are blank right now. And then this is just some larger pieces. And I actually use these pieces are from the top of the pages from the 12 by 12 in the notepad. So I actually will be using these pretty soon too. And we have, this is all the stamps that I have. And they all fit in here. And I need to do my vellum covers to go over here so they won't fall out all over the place. So if I ever drop this book, y'all might cry a little bit, but it's going to take me a while to pick everything up. And then this is the vintage Scrabble pieces. And these are up as well over at the shop. And I think that's all I have in here for now. So the other pages are empty. But like I said, I think I'm going to have to take some pages out because it's ridiculous. It's a ridiculous first signature. Because look what happens. I like it like that though. I like my books like that fall open like an accordion. Because I figure this can lay out on the desk and I can just flip through it and get what I need. I don't know how it'll be once I get more stuff on this side, but we shall see. We shall see. So you all, I am going to have to cut out because like I said, I have some things that I need to do. I can't stay on for too long, but yeah, it's Pleasant Creations over Etsy. But if you just put in pleasantcreations.com, it'll take you to the Etsy shop. So let me put it in here for you. It's in the description as well, but it is right here. Copy. So the link is in the description, but if you just go to pleasantcreations.com, that's my Etsy shop. I made it easy. Because if you put it in the search, sometimes I don't know what it is when you're looking for shops over at Etsy. It's like craziness. It's like you can't find what you're looking for. But if you just go to the .com that I have there, I have it going to my Etsy store. So you can find it, Jamie. And I want to thank everybody who has come over. Even if you just come over and take a peek, that's fine. If you all have any questions, let me know. And also you can send me messages through the Etsy system as well. And thank you all who have made purchases there. And you'll be seeing a lot more stuff coming. I just have a ton of stuff here that needs to go up into the shop also. Okay, so Penny asked me how many pages I put in the signature. I think I put 7, which is probably too many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, I put 7 pages in 3 signatures, and it's too much for this book. Can't handle it. The spine is only like about 2 inches, maybe a little more than 2 inches, and as you can see, it can't handle it. It's too much. So if I did this over again, I would make a bigger spine. I would make it wider, and I probably would only put in 2 signatures with like four sheets. Because it's just too big. Hey Ishmael. Thanks everybody, and you all enjoy the rest of your 4th of July as well. I'm going to have to shove off. Again, I appreciate everybody who has come on. You all are awesome. Y'all be careful out there with the fireworks if you're doing fireworks. And I will see you all on the next video. So with that, I am going to say love, peace, and hair grease. From your sweet lotus blossom and lovable Lizzie, have a fantabulous day and enjoy life.